Okay, I'm gonna text my date to make sure they're on their way. My date's so funny. No exaggeration. That was the most fun I've had in months. That was literally amazing. Hi guys, I'm going to take myself on a date today. So as many, I think all of us are experiencing, we've been in quarantine for a very long time, and one of my favorite things that I used to love to do is just go to like a cafe, spend some time by myself, like get out of the house, get away from distractions that are at home. So I decided today to take myself on a date. I'm going to go to my favorite local coffee shop that's near here and get like a London fog or something, and bring my journal. And they're open and they're just seating people like, you know, distanced, and gonna wear a mask obviously like when I get there. Yeah, I think it just would be really nice, and there's this book I've been wanting to like get through and some journal prompts I've been wanting to do. So I think it'd be good to get out of the house. And today is the farmers market, the Bellevue Farmers Market. It's on Thursdays. So I've been really wanting to go to that. I just haven't had the chance. And what better day to do it on a day where you're taking yourself on a date. So I'm gonna, you know, get all cute, get ready, do my makeup, get on a cute outfit, and go get a coffee, journal, really wine and dine myself, but with coffee and pastries in a farmer's market. And I just wanted to take you guys along, and maybe this is a good reminder to take yourself on a date, a little self-care day, if you will. You know what? We all need to be nicer, more compassionate, kinder to ourselves. We all need to show ourselves some love. Also, I got a new really cute farmer's market bag. I mean, I think it's actually called a market bag, but I'll show you in a little bit. Got it off Etsy. It's beautiful. It's like French, perfect French market bag, like French picnic, French market, just French, because we all know I would like to be French. I'm not, but I would like to be. Can't wait to take you guys along with me and have just a lovely day together, lovely day with myself, because if you don't want to take yourself on a date, then how do you expect anyone else to? I don't know, I just made that up, but seriously though, Sage is not taking me out on a coffee date anytime soon. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get ready for a date. Kind of nervous, haven't been on a first date in a very long time. Years, 8 years almost. But it's gonna be good. Just trying not to embarrass myself. Feeling cute, feeling fun, feeling flirty, ready to go on a date with myself. Here she is. Ain't she a beaut? Perfect size. I wanted a really big one to fit, like, if I take this to the beach, fit beach towels, like a bottle of wine, for instance, and plenty of veggies and things from the market. And it has like a little shoulder strap too. It's perfect. I will link it down below. It's from Etsy. I'm gonna grab my journal and my book and go. I'm really excited. This is gonna be so fun. Just time to focus. Okay, off I go. Okay, I'm in the parking garage, got my mask on, and I'm gonna go upstairs and go in the cafe. I'm excited. But yes, I'm wearing a mask, and the cafe is all set up so everyone's like socially distanced. And yeah, this is a local business I'm supporting, so I'm happy, definitely happy to do that. Got back in the car. I spent a lovely like hour and 40 minutes in that cafe. It was really nice. I don't know, I just miss that environment a lot, but obviously times are a little different right now, but they really were on their like social distancing and all their regulations and stuff. And then there's like signs everywhere to like put your mask back on as soon as you're done eating. So I literally would just like have my mask up, and then when I want to take a sip of coffee, I'd put it back down. But I mean, I'm obviously more than happy to do that if that means I can hang out in a coffee shop and support a very cool business. I just looked it up because they had good reviews, but I didn't know that they're actually like a charity coffee shop. So I'm not sure. I was trying to find more about the exact percentages on their website, but I couldn't find it. But I know 25% of they have like a whole charity drink list, and that was the latte that I got. So 25% of the profit from the latte gets donated to a charity, and each latte is to a different charity. And I think she said, like I saw in an interview, the owner, that the coffee shop is not like for profit. The whole intention of creating the coffee shop was to donate to local charities. So that's so fucking cool. I'm gonna be coming here like even more because of that. Honestly, really cool concept. And I was thinking like in the future, distant future, whenever that could be, I don't know, but I'd love to host a meetup there so we can like donate to charity while we're hanging out and getting coffee or something. But yeah, it was really nice. The food was really good. I got this avocado toast, but it was like with pink hummus. It's really fucking good. Delicious bread. Had a latte, which I haven't had in a very long time. There's this guy that was kind of staring at me in the coffee shop, and now he's coming to the parking lot. He wasn't creepy or anything. I just, you know the vibes when you can just feel someone kind of checking you out constantly, and I just didn't even want to look up. Like, I can't imagine how difficult it would be to stay afloat during Corona, like when a lot of your profit goes to charity anyway. Like, that seems just really, that's like amazing. So definitely gonna be going there more is all I have to say, and I'm gonna recommend it a lot to any of you Seattle or Bellevue people. Bellden Cafe in Bellevue. It's like right next to Old Bellevue, which is kind of my favorite part of Bellevue. I had a coffee, which I haven't I haven't been having caffeine. I only have it like maybe once a week when I do my podcast, and so I'm very caffeinated at the moment. I only had like a third of the coffee cup because it was just too much. I was gonna shit myself if I drank any more, but it was very delicious and I'm very energetic, ready to go fuck shit up at the farmer's market in the best way possible. I want to get some like fresh something, either peaches or berries or something, because I think I want to make a cobbler. I'm just craving a cobbler. So yeah, that's on the plan, and we're kind of just out of vegetables in general, so probably gonna get lots of veggies at the COVID, and you have to like keep moving, so I probably won't be able to film just because I want to be respectful and not like take up extra time to film when I should be grabbing vegetables. But I'm really excited, and there's looks like so many fresh veggies and fruits, and yeah, I'm very excited. No exaggeration, that was the most fun I've had in months. That was literally amazing. I'm gonna be coming back here every week when I can, unless I have something going on Thursday, but I got so much stuff. I hope you can see that, but I need to bring another bag next time because I filled mine up, and now I'm bye bags. Bye. My bag is very large, but I filled it up so fast. I also got more stuff because, like I said, we're going to Whitby this weekend, so I'm gonna like bring more food to bring for people. And I also got a lot of peaches because I think I want to make a peach cobbler. So that was fun. That was amazing. I love seeing everyone they're like farmer stands, and seeing the names of the farms, and like just imagining and seeing like a family farm, just imagining everyone that works on the farm, lives on the farm. So cool. Okay. Wow, most successful date I've ever been on. Truly most successful date. I've had a great day. Now I'm gonna go home and eat a bunch of fresh fruit. Okay, see you at home. Okay, I'm back from the market. I'm at home. Just washed my hands. Now let me show you my haul. I was telling Sage it's like just the funnest thing ever. I had the best time. Truly had the best time. Okay, so I got this beautissimo olive loaf, which is like my favorite type of bread, and I'm gonna bring it to Whitby. So Sage's mom and brother and Sage and I can all share it with some olive oil. That sounds heavenly. I got this huge bunch of green kale, which I've been eating a lot of this type of kale recently in my like Buddha bowls, and this is like 3 times the size of the bundle at Whole Foods. So very excited about that. And they had like I think it was get 3 veggies for $10. So that's, I think, pretty great considering that it's local, like homegrown, literally farm to table, farm to market to table. So I got that kale, this dinosaur kale, which is really good with Kalamata olive and lemon. And then I got these little BB carrots, which I'll probably just end up dipping in hummus. So I got those 3 for $10, and then got these beautiful tomatoes. Next time I'm gonna bring my own like bags to put them in. I just wasn't sure what the rules were because like at Whole Foods and stuff you can't bring any of your own bags. I mean, I know I have this, but I just wasn't sure. So next time I'll bring my own bags for this. But so red. It's just so amazing, and honestly I appreciate it 10 times more because we have our own little garden, and I know how long it takes for us to grow like one little tomato. I blew, so I I just really appreciate it more.
You love to eat plastic, but it makes you throw up.
So yeah, I just really appreciate it a lot. The craft and the time that goes into it. Okay, these got a little funky because my basket got very full. Okay, so this was like an exclusive berry farm, and they have some type of extra sweet strawberries that are in season right now. Blue is intrigued. Oh, they smell so good. Oh. Oh my god. Literally incredible. Well, someone's gonna give me shit for not washing them, but they're organic, and I don't know, I just really wanted to eat one. These taste like when you go to a restaurant and you get like waffles with strawberry compote on it. These taste like the strawberries that are in there, but just by themselves. Like there's no sugar added. Obviously, it's just a strawberry. Holy shit. Wow, those are incredible. Best strawberries I've had all season. I'm gonna be buying a lot more of those next week. The lady in front of me got a whole flat of just those, so I was like, ooh. These tay-berries, which I think is a mix of blackberries and raspberries, looked really good. Oh my god, this is all so good. I was realizing like as I was buying all this stuff, and now especially after trying it, like I'm just not gonna, I told Sage when I walked in, I'm like, I'm going to be exclusively purchasing vegetables and fruit and bread from the farmer's market, and I'm only gonna get like Beyond Meat and stuff from Whole Foods, like packaged stuff that I can't get at the farmer's market. But it just dawned on me like maybe a month ago that like I've talked about this before. If you guys follow my Insta or my podcast at all, you're probably very familiar with this, but like I always for some reason just thought like, oh, just wait to do things like going to the farmer's market every week for vegetables, or like in my head in like 10 years I'll have a farm of my own and we'll be growing our own vegetables and like being super like living off the land or whatever. And so in my head I'm like, oh, I'll just wait until then. But then this podcast, or no, what was it? It was this journal prompt, hi Henry, that was like, what do you picture as who is your most authentic self? And you write it down. I can link it down below. It was very nice to do. Who's your most authentic self? You write it down, and then you go after what are some steps you can take, like actionable steps you can take to become closer to your most authentic self. And my most authentic self, like I said, is like living off the land, like super eco-conscious, like has a farm, super kind and like responsible with my actions and like caring about the planet and all of that. And so one of the steps I realized I could take like right now, I don't have to wait until I'm like a millionaire and with my own land or whatever. Like one of the steps I could take now is going to the farmer's market and supporting local farmers instead of like buying things from Whole Foods all the time. So yeah, I just wanted to like mention that because I think there's this I don't even know the right word, but it seems sometimes that there's this talk of like about being sustainable that you have to do it. It's like there's no room for trying to figure it out kind of. It's like you have to be perfect or like not involved at all, and once you say you're involved a little bit, it's like you have to be completely perfect or you get shit on. And I'm not just saying for me, like I've seen it on so many people who are doing so many amazing sustainable things, literally helping the planet, and then they do one wrong thing and get torn apart for it. And I just feel like for any of you guys who are trying to work towards being your best self and being more eco-conscious and caring about the planet, like Henry, stop it. Every step you take is a good step, and it doesn't have to be all of the steps at once, because sometimes life doesn't work like that, and we're all progressing in our own way, and we all have to figure this out for ourselves. Like someone could tell me 10 times don't shop at Whole Foods, and I'll hear them, but it's until I actually realize and make that conscious decision for myself, and it's a mindset shift for myself. Like I don't know if this makes any sense. It's one thing to hear someone else telling you to do it, but it's another thing to like completely internalize it and like embody that change. You know, does that make sense? So anyway, this is just like wanted to offer you guys more room, like more grace and like room to make mistakes, and just know that like you're doing the best that you can at that moment, and we're all hopefully working to be our best selves, and as long as you're trying and improving, and that's like the best you can do, you know? So anyway, just sending you guys love, because I know there's like all this shame about being sustainable, and a lot of sustainability isn't accessible or affordable for so many people, and there shouldn't be shame around that. If you can't afford to go to the farmers market every week, or like you can't afford to buy like from sustainable brands, that's like, you shouldn't be shamed for that, you know? So anyway, I think the thing that people sometimes forget is that getting mad at someone or making them feel bad does literally nothing except make them feel bad. It doesn't encourage them whatsoever. So if we want people to improve, we have to encourage them and support them and be compassionate and understanding with where they're at that moment, instead of being mad at them for not being somewhere that you want them to be. I don't know if that makes any sense. But also, if you guys listen to my podcast, you hear me talk like this all the time, but I kind of wanted to start integrating more of my spiels, as I like to call them on the podcast, into my channel, my YouTube channel, because I really am passionate about sharing my thoughts these days, and I know a lot of you guys that listen to the podcast might appreciate hearing it on my channel too. So yeah, and if you haven't listened to my podcast yet, go listen. We're at almost like over 150,000 downloads, so we're doing good. And anyway, that was a tangent, but it just wraps around the whole concept of taking yourself on a date, because taking yourself on a date is self-care, and self-care means that you care about yourself. And to me, caring about myself means that I'm like actively trying to grow and be better and support myself at like where I'm at right now, and still like make steps to get to where I want to be. So it's just all in line with taking myself on a date, basically. But of course I had to get sappy and cheesy. Okay, so I got these two hard ciders. Sage and I have got this hard cider brand before at the Bellevue Farmers Market, like I said. Fin River ciders, and these flavors they didn't have last time we went. They sound incredible. So I got lavender black currant, which sounds heavenly, and honey meadow, also sounds heavenly. Let me just read the back. At Fin River, we ferment our dreams and pour our hearts into each bottle. Our botanical ciders are rooted in ancient wisdom, inspired by the seasons and crafted with a spirit of adventure. This bottle is an invitation to discover the possibilities of the apple and the earthly abundance of the farm fields and wild meadows of the Olympic Peninsula. We are glad and grateful to share the beauty and bounty of the land. Farm crafted in our Chimacum barn with a blend of Washington organic apples. It's kind of hard because all the berry ones were at the beginning of the market, and all the veggies were like towards the end. So anyway, I got 2 bags of peaches. Peaches are my favorite fruit, I would say, because I talked about this in a vlog, I think. They're just so like rare. Yeah, these are kind of messed up, but that's okay. I'm gonna use them for a cobbler, so they don't have to be perfect. But these look amazing. Hi, Blue. And then I got some regular raspberries that sadly got squished a little bit, but not too bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. I couldn't understand how much better the taste is from this to like Whole Foods. It's really incredible, honestly. And especially like my diet now is just basically vegetables. Like I'm eating so clean these days that like I feel like having really good quality vegetables that has really good flavor is gonna boost my food so much. Like it's gonna make it taste so much better. And then last but not least, I got 2 little bloobs from Bow Hill, I don't know, blueberries. They're the first place I went in the market. You have to go like, it's like one way, so if you miss a spot, add a little honey. Yum. So good. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along on my date with me. So I guess I didn't really go on a date by myself. I went on a date with you guys, my YouTube family, my YouTube fam. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This was just fun, honestly. Thought it would be a nice, lighthearted video. If anything, I hope it inspires you to take yourself out on a date, whatever that means for you. Like, it could be whatever, whatever makes you happy, like going on a run, or going to get sushi by yourself, or going to a bookstore, or just walking on the beach. Whatever it is for you that makes you happy and just reminds you like who you are, because I feel like when I'm alone, out of my out of my like regular routine, that's when I'm really like reminded. Sorry, Henry's chomping on an ice cube. I'm trying to have a deep moment here, Henry. That's when I'm really reminded, like, wow. Can you take that in the living room, sir? Anyway, when I'm like out of my regular routine by myself, that's when I remember and like get reacquainted with who I am in the core of my being, which is why traveling and like solo traveling is so fun, because you're just with yourself and you get to know yourself better. Yeah, so sorry I got cheesy, but not sorry. I talk a lot more about like bettering yourself and self-confidence, what that means to me, in my latest podcast episode, which a lot of you guys seem to be enjoying that episode a lot. So that's always a resource that's there if you just need to pick me up, feeling more, just wanting to get your confidence boosted and like remind you how amazing you are. I'll link that down below. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting me, subscribing to me, listening to my podcast, all of the above. You guys are the best, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost at 100K, literally so close. Bye guys, love you. Something I really like dawned on me when I was writing this morning is doing the personal work to get to a place where you feel confident and secure in yourself. It's one of the most important and brave things you will ever do in your life. And I really do mean brave, because for so many people, there's a lot of shit and hard stuff you're going to have to uncover and heal to get there to true self-confidence and like being in your self-worth and realizing how amazing you are and sticking up for what you deserve, kind of thing. You probably maybe will have to go through and uncover a lot of shit and unlearn a lot of shit, but it's so worth it.